Welcome to my channel. Today's story is going to be one that will leave you feeling shocked, maybe even a bit scared. Are you ready for it? Here we go. I was always the quiet kid in school, the type who would never speak unless spoken to first. My days were filled with anxiety about every little conversation I had, and the hours of replaying them over and over again in my head. Boys were particularly tough, so I found solace in talking to my guidance counselor, a sweet young woman named Mrs. Days Smith, who became like a second mom to me. We even stayed in touch after school through Facebook. Fast forward a few years, and high school had brought some changes. I was no longer the shy kid. Instead, I blossomed into a varsity competitive cheerleader, an AP student, and the top art student with my own club. But one part of my life that didn't change much was my boyfriend, a complete jerk who took classes at our local tech school. His instructor happened to be none other than Ms. Dang, Smith's husband, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson was massive, towering over everyone with arms as thick as tree trunks and muscles you could see from across the room. He wasn't just any teacher, he had been an arm wrestling champion at one time, a fact that added another layer of intimidation to his already imposing figure. Despite this, my boyfriend became close with him, and we even ended up having dinner at their house. Their home was filled with life. Two young daughters who were in competitive cheer just like me. I spent most of the evening talking to them, enjoying the company of kids my age. Dinner was uneventful, but looking back now, it seems so strange. The real oddity came when Mr. Thompson started following me on Instagram and commenting on my photos. At first, his interactions were innocent. Likes, comments about my posts, nothing too weird or out of place. Nothing too weird or out of place. He even once messaged me to ask if I could come over and give tumbling lessons to his daughters. I thought it was a great idea and agreed without giving it much thought. But in hindsight, I realized just how stupid that decision was. Fast forward another year, and after breaking up with my ex-boyfriend, the situation took an even darker turn. One day, while sitting in AP statistics class, my name was called over the intercom, a request to report to the principal's office. At the same time, my stepdad started texting me about pictures he didn't understand. My heart raced as I walked into the principal's office, only to find my mom sobbing with a detective standing beside her and an enormous yellow folder on the desk in front of them, full of photos of me that had been found on Mr. Thompson's phone. It was overwhelming, the realization that he had been stalking me for months. The images were horrifying. Every photo I'd ever posted online meticulously cataloged and stored away. The detective explained it all to me, how my ex-boyfriend had shared these pictures with his teacher, who then proceeded to save them all on his phone over time. It was a nightmare that felt surreal, yet undeniably real. After leaving the office, I never heard another word about Mr. Thompson, except that he'd been fired from his job. The entire ordeal left me in shock, wondering how something so terrifying could happen under my nose without me ever suspecting it. Can you imagine going to someone's house and giving them lessons on your sport, only to find out later they've been secretly following your every move online? It's a chilling thought. So there you have it. The story of a teacher from another school who crossed all lines. Let this be a reminder to always stay cautious about who you let into your personal space and digital life. And remember, if something feels off, trust your instincts and take action. Thanks for sticking with me through this one. If you're as shaken up by this story as I am, please share it with others so they can hear what happened too. Don't forget to like, comment below on similar experiences or stories that have affected you, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until next time.